So, guys, can I ask about everybody level? Because as I said in the group, this group will start from very scratch. So, is there anybody here who is already beginner or intermediate? Anybody here know how to understand Arabic?
I think Avi can read the letters well.
Okay, Abby can read. Okay, Rizoda is 0. I know Mohla, Yom, and Sitora. They also are very beginners. Abby, maybe she know how to read. Okay, well, like Jashmet,
Yes, I'm here.
yeah, what you can do in Arabic? Can you read and write?
I'm a starter. Sorry, excuse me.
You beginner?
Can you help me to learn Arabic?
Yeah. What's your level? Can you read Arabic and write it?
To be honest with you, no.
Okay,
I
so
think
you
it
can.
would be okay if we start level 0.
Yeah, I will start from level 0 already, but I want to just know. So everybody here is almost level 0. So it will be good to start from exactly absolute 0. That's nice. Okay, now I know an overview about all of your levels, guys. Good. Since all of you are 0, guys, so we will start from that book, or let's say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim first. We will start from the book called Nurul bayan. Nurul bayan. Nurul bayan means your light to speech, your light to speak, your light to express about yourself, your light to speech, or your guide to speak. So that book is used to teach what is the letter of Arabic and how to read it and how to say it and how to write also. We will start from that book. That book is small. It's just like 70 page. It has 98 page, but the ones which we will need from that book are just 70 page. The first 70 page from that book. After we finish them, all of you, inshallah, will become master in reading and writing Arabic. Reading and writing Arabic. So our class will work like that. Okay. We will focus on finishing that book, which enable us to be able to read and write Arabic. And in the same time, or at the same time, we will learn how to speak Arabic or how to understand Arabic with few phrases every class. So part of the class or a chapter of the class will be in that book, which only focus on how to read and write and how to understand the written Arabic or read and write Arabic. And the other part of the class, it will be about how to speak and understand Arabic. So these two parts mainly will be our class focus about. Is there any question about that system, guys, or that method we will gonna follow? Is there any question, suggestion, or any comment?
I have no.
Okay. Nobody have anything to say. So we can start directly. So as I said, this book called Nurul Bayan, it will teach us about Arabic, how to read and write it. So first page number 2 in that book, it gives you the table of the Arabic letters. So we need to know that Arabic letters are 28 letter. 28 letter we have in Arabic. We have 28 letter. The Arabic letters are 28 ones. So it starts from Alif. This letter is called Alif. And end with Ya. That letter end called Ya. This letter called Ya. Some information about Arabic letters. As I said, they are 28 letter. They are 28 letter. We need also to know that a lot of them have the same shape. Okay. So if we focus on that one, and this one, and this one, they all have the same shape. The only differentiation between them is these dots. So dots in Arabic is so much important because it differentiate between different letters. So focus that a lot of letters have the same shape. Is that easy or hard? In my opinion, that make it very much easy because you don't need to remember a lot of shapes. If you just understand that shape, you already learned it 3 letters and you can write them easy. So you will just write the same shape, just with different dots, So Here we can see these three, for example. We analyze the letters. We can see this one is alone. Then we have three have the same shape. Then we can find another three have the same shape. The three, 1, 2, 3. Then two have the same shape except with one dot. Then another two have the same shape except with one dot also. Then another two and another two and another two also and another two. And starting from here, there is no same shape anymore. So this is different from this, different, 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 and different, and different. So that is the first thing to know. 28 letter, there is letter have different shapes or similar shapes. But the only difference is the dots. The only difference between them is the dots. Second main thing you need to know about Arabic letters is that they have name and a sound. They have name and a sound. A name and a sound. For example, that letter called Jim. Called Jim. What we call that letter? Jim. What is the sound that letter gives you in a word? It gives you the sound ja. Ja. So, for example, if we have the word Jamal, 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 Jamal. So it starts with Jim. We do not say Jim. We do not read it as a Jim in a word. No. It just to give you the sound Ja. Every letter have a name and the sound. A name and the sound. The sound is the first syllable in the name. So let me try. This is called Jim. Jim. So what is the sound that letter gives you? Ja. Ja. Ja sound. So that letter called Sod. Sod. Which sound it gives you? Saw. Saw. Saw sound. That one called Sheen. 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 Which sound it gives you? Sh. Sh sound. Sh. That letter, for example, called Zay. Zay. Which sound it gives you? Z. The sound of Z. That sound. So every letter have a name and a sound. A name and the sound. So when we learn the letters, we will learn the letters' names. The letters' names. But in your mind, you will know the sound by yourself. You will know the sound by yourself. Is that clear, guys? Anything not clear for anybody here?
May I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
It's related to Arabic alphabets.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask?
Go ahead.
How do you pronounce the letter called ayin or something like this?
Ayin. You already said it. I mean, you're already doing that. Ayin. Ayin.
Ayin.
Yeah.
Along with others, I think this letter may be too complicated to pronounce.
Yeah,
Is it right?
that's true. It just comes by time. Just say. Imagine you are like trying to pushing something out of your throat. Like the more you press on your throat, the more you get that sound. Try to do it.
Ayin.
Yeah, you're good. Like try not to read that not say the name. Make just the sound. Again.
Ayin.
Yeah, that's good. True. So again, we have these letters. As we said, every letter have a name. Now we will start the first learning about letters finally. Now we start learning about, after this overview about letters, this overview we gave, we start finally to learn about letters. So we have here, the first letter is Alif. Alif. This letter called Alif. Alif. What we call that letter, guys? Alif. Let me ask those guys here. Yeah, maybe open it here. So, Abby, what is the letter? Abby, what is that letter?
Yeah, Aleph.
Alif, right. That letter called Alif. Alif. So, نعم. Go see Tora, what do you say?
Can you tell me all of the letters how to read example? Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, meme, like this.
Yeah, we are doing that, but after we introduce them first. Okay? We will do that. So, first letter is Alif. Then we have three similar letters and focus on that. We have ba, ta, tha. Ba, ta, tha. Ba, ta, tha. Ba, ta, tha. So these letters can look similar to each other. Ba, ta, tha. Ba, ta, tha. So can you read them? Shahrizoda?
Ba, ta, tha.
Right. Some people can see these letters are similar and confused between them, but they are easy. How to remember them? Just remember that the ba have one dot below it. So ba below. Ba below it. So the ba, one dot below it. The ba below it. So remember always the ba is the one which you have a dot below it. When we go to the ta have two dots. Ta, two dots. When the tha have three dots. Tha, three dots. Tha have three dots. So ba below, ta, two, tha, three, tha, three. Ba below, ta, two, tha, three. Ba below, ta, two, tha, three. Ba below. So when I ask you to like test your understanding and give you that letter, below ba. طيب that letter, two dots ta, two dots ta. That one, three dots tha, three tha. So ba ta tha, ba ta tha. Is that clear, guys?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So which one have a dot below?
Ba.
There, right. Which one have three dots?
Tha, tha.
There, right. Which one has two dots? There, Santu. Good job. So alif, ba, ta, ta. Alif, ba, ta, ta. Next letter is here, Jim. Next letter is Jim. This letter is called Jim. The one after it is one of the letter. Some people find it hard to pronounce. Is ha, ha. So Jim, ha, Jim, ha, Jim, ha, Jim, ha. Alif, ba, ta, ta. Jim, ha, Jim, ha. Who can read Jim and ha? Go ahead, Ave. Ave is sleeping almost. Why are you sleeping, Ave?
Jim hat.
Right, good. You're good in the ha. Okay. Jim and ha. Jim and ha. So, how we differentiate between the Jim and ha? That's easy. Focus on that the Jim has a jewel. The Jim has a jewel with it. The Jim has a jewel. So when you find the jewel, you remember the Jim. Jewel, Jim. Jewel, Jim. When the ha is poor, the ha is a poor letter. It has nothing. So the Jim has a jewel when the ha is poor. The Jim has a jewel when the ha is poor. Jewel, poor. Jim and ha. The Jim has a jewel. The ha is poor. So if I want to test you and give you that letter, poor, it's ha. With that one, jewel, it's Jim. So the Jim has a jewel when the ha is a poor letter. Ha is poor. Jewel, poor. So when you focus on the Jim, jewel, ha is poor. Jim and ha. Then we carry on to the ha. 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 That letter is pronounced as ha. Ha. So jim, ha, ha. Jim, ha, ha. Jim, ha, and ha. So alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, ha. Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, and ha. So now time for questions. So let me ask you a question first, guys. Anybody here learned these 7 letters for the first time today? Or you know them already?
This time it was easy to remember.
What do you mean?
We learned before, but I forgot personally.
Okay, you forgot them. Okay. But others? Anybody learned them for the first time? Because if somebody learned them for the first time, we will stop on that one. But if you already know them, I will continue some others. Is that enough letters for today? Or we can continue?
We can continue.
Okay, Sitora, did you learn those for the first time?
I think enough.
Okay, that's 7. So we learned today, guys, first 7 letters of alphabet, which they are, we have 28 letters. So 7 of them, this means quarter. We learned 1/4 of the alphabet, which is 25%. 25% of our alphabet, we learned them today. So your homework about these letters, so we learned the first 7 letters. So you will write them 3 times in your notebook. You will write these letters 3 times in your notebook, then post it here in the group. So you will write it 3 times in your notebook, then post it in the group here. That's our first sentence. Today we will learn one sentence. I think you already know how to say it, which is how to ask about each other name. How to ask about each other name. So to ask about people name, we use the sentence masmuka. Masmuka. But if we speak to a girl, we say masmuki. Masmuki. So masmuka, masmuki. Masmuka, masmuki. Masmuka, masmuki. So you say masmuka to a person, to a man, or masmuki to a girl, or masmuki to a girl. So let me ask Sandra. Can you ask me, Sandra, about my name?
Masmuka.
Good. Ask Abe.
Masmuki.
Right, exactly. Ahsanti. Sandra, or good job, Sandra. Hidayah, your turn. Ask me.
Masmuka,
Right. Ask Sitora.
Masmoki,
Exactly. So you ask her Masmuka, Masmuki. Abe, your turn. Can you ask me? Right. Can me? I will ask you. Masmuki. Masmuki. Ismuki?
Isni Avarosa,
Okay. اسمها Avirosa. Yeah, I got how to say it now. Avirosa. Okay. The answer for that question to say ismi. 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 Then mention your name. Ismi. Then mention your name. So how to answer that question? Just you say ismi and then say the name. Ismi and then say the name. So masmuka, ismi. Masmuka, ismi, and so on. So let's make some proofs here. Abe, Sitora, make a duetto together. Ask each other.
Masmuki.
اسمي عبروسة.
Flip it, Abe.
ما اسمك؟
Ismi Sitora.
Tamam. Ahsantuma. And I think that's what we have learned today about sentences, since it's already an introductory class. So we will just take that amount today in our discussion. So recap, we learned first 7 letter. Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, ha. Your homework on that is to write that 3 times in your notebook and post it here in the group. Inshallah, in the next classes, we will become more advanced. I know some of you, these information are old or not new, like you already know it. But as I'm saying that this group starting from very zero, from even below the zero. So by time, it will become more interesting and we will learn very new things to you. So just keep patient, consider it as a review for you. In the very recent, inshallah, we will learn more and more, and it will become more challenging for all of you. But we cannot skip because a lot of you also is really started from scratch, so they do not know anything in Arabic yet, and that's why it's more suitable to start with them from that level. So, guys, if there any person have any question about today class,
No. Awesome.
okay, anybody wanna add anything before we end the class? You're welcome, guys. If anybody wanna suggest anything to be added to the class, or wanna give me an advice, or wanna like make the class can help to make the class more interesting, as I write here, you can just like message me privately about that. If you do not wanna mention that in the group, and that's better actually, so we can decide if that's suitable or not. So see you next time, guys. Next lesson, it will be on Sunday, inshallah. Next lesson is on Sunday. No more questions? Okay. Thank you for your attendance, guys. Do not forget to do your homework, study hard, and be healthy. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video or learned something new today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your question in the comments below. We might cover them in future lessons. Want to support this project? Check the links below or reach out if you can help with editing or design. We have more than 500 lectures in waiting for montage or editing. Together, we can spread Arabic and Quran to more learners. See you next lesson. Assalamu alaikum.